You're watching the weekly Wednesday What's Up. I'm on a boat. Lots of cars.
Son number
Oh, my wiener. You're watching the weekly Wednesday What's Up, the section of my channel where I just tell you every little thing that happened to me in this week. No problems with dogs. It's raining again here in Fukuoka. It rains almost every day. I think I've told you like that before. You can hear it right now. I am probably going to make this one very short because it's very busy, as you can imagine. Got a lot of boxes. You can't actually see them or whatever, but just got a lot of stuff I'm trying to pack. You can see some of the stuff is off the walls, things like that. You saw the display the other day and all that, all the different stuff that's decorated out here and what have you not. So got a lot of stuff going on right now, guys. A lot of boxes and packing. Haven't found a place to stay yet. Not really secure with a job, of course. Just trying to work some things out, I guess, with a place to live. I guess that's pretty much it. And today I did get everything solidified in terms of like recycle shops or whatever coming to just take my stuff. Nobody, people are interested in my TV and my computer, I guess, but everybody wants everything dirt cheap. So, you know, if I can't sell my computer for like at least $300 or something, it's not even worth giving up, right? So same thing with the TV. The TV is not actually that old, so I think offering $600 or so is a pretty fair price because that's the value it's going for used on Amazon and things like that. It's a fair price, but you know, people want shit cheap. Like most things, people just want things cheap and they don't really care about the quality, about the brand of the TV, the fact that it has blacks on blacks, the color looks better at night for night scenes and things like that. They don't care about these kind of things. So it's more trouble than it's worth for me to sell it because it's not like that out of date. So in all likelihood, I'm just gonna have to mail it to myself, the TV and the iMac. And I'm very worried about some other stuff like my turntable. That was a whole nother thing. That was a whole nother thing about those fucking turntables that I have. Even though I haven't used the turntables in over a year or so, I know nobody out here is gonna buy them for a fair price. So I'd be completely wasting money if I don't utilize them again, some way, some form, some fashion. So in all likelihood, I am probably gonna just take them with me. This isn't a very good buyer's market out here for tech sort of stuff, and yeah, it's very frustrating, indeed, that particular side of things. So the merchandise stuff, I realized today, like the people have really come through in terms of like trying to support some stuff, and I can ship it. I'm just a little worried about the time I'm gonna have to spend going to the post office, and I'm gonna just try to utilize it on my days off. I mean, during my lunch breaks, just go to the post office and ship the stuff out like that. I think that would probably be the best if I can do that just daily. Get that shit out. I'm a little worried about the $10 price point I set, but I was just kind of thinking to myself, like, just shipping paper internationally shouldn't cost that much. Like I'm assuming it's only going to cost like $2 or $3. I could be wrong. I'm a little worried about this situation and getting the right kind of cardboard paper to ship it. And I want to make sure I can have enough, it's flattened enough, so I really don't want these posters to get bent. Because even though I write "do not bend," sometimes they mess it up anyway. So I'm a little worried about these things, but just kind of trial and error. And if someone sent me some money via Google Wallet or something, and I don't even know how to cancel it because I never signed up for it. So I need to look into that. I feel bad for him about that because I don't know how to cancel it, reject the order, because I've never signed up for it. But it's also going to take me some time to learn the mechanics of a system that I don't even want to use. You know what I mean? And I told him if he could just figure out a way for him to cancel it himself, retract it, that would be the best. Anyways, I did set up. Luckily, one of my friends in Japan, Tokyo, did give me an address for me to use, so I can at least call the utilities up and make sure my internet company. I call one side of them, and now I need to call another one to have them cancel the internet. Uh, Yeah, it's just the thing about the place to stay. I'm trying to go for the best thing for the channel and the setup, so I have a place completely set up. But you know, if it doesn't work out, basically by next week I will have to instead, if things don't work out, I'll probably have to do the fucking hostel youth hostel or something like that. I'm very worried about that, just because, you know, you just don't know. There's not a lot of accountability, I guess you could say. Not a lot of accountability for like a youth hostel or something like that, and I don't want to spend too much for it. And if something goes missing, I just don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't know what'll happen. And I don't know. So it's still a lot of waiting, a lot of juggling, but by next week, the weekly Wednesday What's Up, yeah, this place should be cleared out, like nothing in here anymore. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. I told you I was gonna make it short this time. I'm just so, like, even today, like, so I spent like 3 hours, 4 hours. I know I shouldn't have, but I thought it was going to be a short project, but it started to become like a 5 hour. It looked like, I think it cost me like 4 hours here, and the computer is like acting up or whatever. But it wasn't. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed working on it. So that's one of the things about creative juices when they start going. You want to just see it to the end. So it's one of my, and you know, I was watching the documentary on the Big Four, and even back then when I started doing reactions, I said to my regular group, like, I wouldn't let the reactions get in the way of what else is going on in the channel, and I really failed in that promise. So with the exception of weekly Wednesday What's Up. So it was really important for me to like finish this project, get it out the door. Even though it's like 20 minutes, but it's a nice. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed working on it a lot. I didn't enjoy it. Final Cut Pro started slowing down on me right at the end. Like, I don't know why it does that. When you use the computer too much, or something, or like when you just too many edits or something. I am going to try and finish Bat Nightfall. That was fun today too, playing the Tumblr thing. It's all relatively for the channel. That's the crazy part. So I'm gonna try and do a few more reactions tonight, and maybe next day spend some more time editing or whatever. I mean, and for those of you that are worried, there's not much else I can do at this moment in time in terms of packing or something, because I kind of utilize everything for the most part, and I need to, what needs to happen at this point now is I need to get a lot of the furniture out the way. I mean, obviously there's some other stuff that I could do in terms of, but I spent the whole weekend like throwing out a lot of documents, a lot of excessive stuff, okay? So now it's just a point of like getting things prepared for this Monday, when this Sunday, so in only a few days, when the recycle people, the people that like buy furniture and they take the stuff, they can just haul everything out. I'll probably spend some time allocating more things and getting all the furniture ready to go. So then once that happens, it's going to be very empty in this room, and I'll have a lot more space to work with, especially if or when I think they're scheduled to take the bed. Once they take the bed, like there's going to be a lot of room cleared up, and I can start putting. I'll have a whole wall to work with. They're gonna take my chair too. Maybe I should have them leave me at least one stool or something, or maybe I should just, if it might be in my better interest for them just to leave the chair so I can have somewhere to sit or prop and continue to edit and work in the meantime. Maybe I need to think about some of this. Anyways, I hope something pulls through with the rental, with the place to live. Once that happens, I have some other plans set up or whatever, but yeah, once I kind of get a better idea, it'll be better to vision things. But right now, I definitely want to just clear my space more, clear my mind, I guess. I didn't even get a chance to do my hair. I was really trying to do it during it's been Silver Week. It's been a vacation right now, so I had to actually, everybody had an additional Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off, which I normally would have spent like just pounding the channel with a bunch of reactions, but I was doing other things. I did a few, but after that, what was I gonna say? So I spent that time, like, yeah, going through documents, clearing through a lot of things, and yeah. Alright guys, like, share, subscribe, and I will let you know what's going on next week. Peace.